would make folks in China proud.
Anybody that tells me that they need it for medical purposes is bull crap. Marijuana people, look at them all. They want to smoke it. They're addicted. They want to get high. They don't want it for medical reasons. That's a ruse. It's a ruse, I'm telling you. Get wise. Learn what's going on in the community. This is going to be the new cartel, the new county cash crop, marijuana. Forget it. Wake up.
And it's not just regular pot, it's pot from Jamaica. And the stink is absolutely vile. Being as the vile, putrid stink is the crux of the matter. Because the stink is so vile and offensive, this is every single day, every morning, every afternoon, every evening. I can smell it on the street. I cannot express how angry I am. Mature plants, immature plants, male, female, who gives a crap? All I know is this is outrageous ordinance, and it has ruined not only my life, but everybody else who spoke before me.
I've become aware of a tsunami of crime and potential perpetrators of crime who have been drawn here from all over the United States by our permissive marijuana ordinance. Is there a profit being generated somewhere?
The growers, the cutters, the trimmers, the drivers, the street dealers. It is bud money, which rhymes with blood money. It's gutting our community. It will undermine our future. It will make Butte County the green ghetto.
I'm against marijuana growth. I know the effect of marijuana, the negative effect of it. So I have seen the ravages that come from drug use.
And the majority of doctors are against any use of marijuana because there is a pill, Marinol, that can be prescribed medicine for these dopers that need the stuff they claim.
But there's this whole underground economy going on. I'm very much in favor of indoor pot grows, period.
She is surrounded by pot growers. She can't get away from the smell and the odor and the harvesting costs.
All day and all night. The current ordinance makes working a regular job day in and day out look stupid. This does not help our young people.
Next door to us is a pot grower growing marijuana. In and out and in and out. I'm asking you to pass the strongest ordinances. Make it as strong as possible.
I think that we need the sheriff involved, and we need to protect our children. I believe we need to get the sheriff involved in this.
Just pot growing, it's horrible. We need our sheriffs. We need to be able to call a sheriff. These people need to register. We need to know who they are, where they're from. Sheriff, we need the sheriffs.
A plant's worth about $4,000 unless you ship it back east, and then you get several times that amount of value.
And my suggestion is to outlaw it entirely. Entirely. And if they need pot and their doctor suggests it, then let them get it from their doctor. And this is going to go on. It's going to go on and on. Eliminating the use of pot entirely, making it unlawful, and promoting the sheriff to enforce the law.
She got started on marijuana. Now she's on heroin. She's living in the streets of Seattle, so I expect her to be dead at any time now. We just don't need it. That means we need to project the concept that we support safety, particularly for our children. And we got to make sure that folks are free of fear. Fear from having a noisy, smelly, gunshot-ridden, dog barking, generator running, bright light illumination in the neighborhood. We need to make sure that everyone in the county is able to enjoy a peaceful and quiet enjoyment of their property. People are no longer able to live in their homes without the fear. And then we get to environmental. We have problems with the environment. I don't know about you, but I can't imagine smoking dope. All of this
just serves to point up that we need a more restrictive ordinance in Butte County.
It's been a cause of most of the environmental degradation we're seeing.
And quite frankly, what they do in Colorado and Washington really is of no consequence to what we do here in California or Butte County.
You know, we want something that is very restrictive.
You have my adamant support for adopting the toughest possible marijuana ordinance amendments.
The kids are our future. What do they see? They see chaos when people are walking around smoking pot. We have to protect the next generation.
Imagine our surprise, disbelief, and disgust. Really disgusting.
Marijuana is not harmless and will lead millions of people into addiction, depression, psychosis, anxiety, and lack of motivation. People don't know of the danger of marijuana.
I have to tell you that I am absolutely disgusted. I'm even more disgusted with what I will believe will be the inevitable legalization of marijuana in California. Let's stop the madness of the tail wagging the dog.
Marijuana is a valuable contraband. It has a critical mass, just like plutonium. You don't want too much of it in one place or it will explode. It only takes 22 pounds of plutonium, the size of a grapefruit, to make an atom bomb. Like plutonium, terrorists...
My main concern is for the children. Keep it out of the hands of the kids.
No amount of public poll opinion is going to determine what is right and what is wrong.
They're cursed with having to smell the skunk odor.
Here's what I don't like about the marijuana. It's the stench. The stench is overwhelming. Please protect the majority of the county citizens that don't want anything to do with marijuana farms or their stench.
Our Constitution says pursuit of happiness. I don't think the framers meant grow pot in your yard. I've never smoked marijuana. They just don't realize how it's affecting their brains. And they'll get up here and they'll tell you, it's fine, it don't bother us at all. You know that's bullcrap.
I thought that was shocking. That was absolutely shocking and horrifying. It's horrifying.
We're all the taxpayers, and we have the full privilege of being able to complain. Had the liberty to complain. When we have to put up with the stench, we should be able to complain. The restrictions should be as tight as we possibly can make them.
He was a marijuana addict. They say it's not addictive. He is a marijuana addict. I would strongly like to see no marijuana whatsoever. We are losing a generation of our youth.
It's ridiculous. We are supporting crime. And it is crime. It's crime according to our federal government.
I worry if there's marijuana plants next door.
And the smell is horrendous.
I think there's a certain fear.
It's about time we got tough.
Colorado, Washington, you aren't going to get anybody stopping you from moving.
They're a lawless group of people. It increases the crime.
They want to grow it so they can get rich off it. Do they want to grow 99 plants? What the hell are they going to do with that? They're going to sell it. That's the problem that people don't understand. I want to see somebody get up and tell me they need that much marijuana. You smoke that much, you're comatose.
And blatant disregard for the laws of our society. Good, honest, respectful citizens would do whatever we need to stand our ground.
Even small amounts of marijuana causes brain damage. Marijuana does cause brain damage.
A stench 1,000 times stronger than skunk seared our nostrils from 80 yards away. I was afraid, and I felt a sense of imminent doom every single day.
I think it behooves us to take a firm stand on something, even if it might be wrong in 2 years.
Get up, stand up for your right.